Volume is never the same. Twice. Mm. Got Kluk napping behind me. In we go. Oh, I haven't seen that shit before, the percentage for loading. This shit probably takes forever on a regular hard drive. Finish yo. Alright. Where the hell am I?
You know Mr. McGee? Throw me that young lassie. Sally? Sally's so good.
Hello, people. Where's the blackjack table at? Fuck. Still comes down to needing perfect rabbit hide. Damn. And the only quest I have available is Dutch. Or story. Every time I do something in story, they keep fucking me over. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Let's get the hell out of here. Westward.
So you getting along okay?
Not too good.
Hey. Oh, hell yeah. Getting hooked up. Thank you. Yeah.
Them closed.
Yeah.
Because 0.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks,
Need
yo.
anything else?
No, that's more than enough. Thank you. Haha.
The orange so you can eat the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Citrus just in case you're getting sick.
Mm-hmm. 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 Hooked up. Alright, out of here.
God, help.
Buddy, how about a turn signal? Yes, let's go.
Team?
Yeah. Thanks, eugenics. Ugly ass dog breed. Yeah. No? Sure. Let's see what trouble we can cause through here. Anything worth hunting? Nah, I hate swamps. No! Atreus, no! What is the wildlife?
Yep. We did nothing wrong. Whoever put together was planning long and hard to ruin my day.
Nope, don't care. Lost interest.
Yep.
Where you going, bird? Come back here, burb. Gotcha, burb. Yeah, I see the gator. Come here and give me my shotgun. Ugh, 2-star. Come here. The only way to hunt a gator. Slugs. Hey, you little snapping turtle, okay. Went from 3 to 1 star. How does that work? Even with a headshot.
You alright, girl?
down. I see the gator. Got my shotgun with me. There you go.
Yep.
Good roach.
Whoa, easy.
All right. Too many shots? Probably too many shots again. Damn, look at those fish. Blech. Oh, upgraded good. Sweet. Oh, let's go. Hmm.
How's about this bait, I wonder? Anything biting, I wonder.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Oh, you're on, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at that big motherfucker. I'm rotating, I'm rotating, I'm rotating. I'm holding down. Come on. Ah. Tire out, you son of a bitch. Come here. Ah, I gotta get you. Oh, 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 get tired.
Here we go. Come on.
I had no idea I could hold it in. Alright. Come on. Mario Party 1 vibes. Hold on to it. Come on. Reel that bitch in. Come on. Get the fish. 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 I'm making any porks? I'm holding down on the left stick. I am doing nothing else. Of course, that was inevitable. After all that shit. There's one. Back to shooting shit in the face. How are you? Ah! That was fire, not aim. Oh, alright. And you're a 1-star. Damn. Hey, Luke. Enjoy me? Come on in, dude. No? Year 2. Alright, so help me test this, Mr. Gear. I'm gonna shoot you once in the face and see if that's enough to keep you where you're at. Alright. It's data 2. Out of there. Oh, what are you? Zero. Right, a perfect muskrat. Blech. As I'm eating.
Let's go, girl. Yeah.
Thank you for your sacrifice, muskrat.
Yeah.
Direction, purpose, intent. Rabbits. Still murdering rabbits. So, slaughter some along the way to the butcher. Keep an eye out for my nemesis. Perfect rabbit hide. Hi, Clue. Change your mind? Dude, get your leg off of me. There you go. Dude. Buy this from me.
Can I help you?
Yep. Take my jump. Mm. Oh yeah. Killed rats in that bar.
Let's do it.
All the teeth.
Hope you enjoy eating that. Thanks
Right
for
on.
your help.
Suck it down. Have another. Premium. Yeah. Uno mas.
Thanks again. Okay, girl.
Mm-hmm. Don't get rabies. Perfect rabbit hide. Perfect rabbit hide. Well, these rabbits. Hmm? Not seeing a single fucking rabbit. Come on. I need to talk to my topographical engineer. Check this out. You gotta give me the bunny to shoot. Not bunnies. It's too close. Town may even have them.
Yeah.
Alright. Success man in the riding, right? Man, and the Valentine. Can also rob that side business to the pharmacy. Oh, smoke in the distance. Might get my kill. That'd be a bad idea to go drop off all this meat.
Howdy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Arthur,
Yeah.
Yeah. Slow up now.
There you go. Pop a squat.
Did good, girl.
what does a girl have to do to eat around here?
It'll be ready when it's ready.
You gotta find us some food.
There is food. Tons of it.
Driscoll. Why don't you come here and sit down? I swear I proved myself. All right, will you take it easy? My table awaits your offerings, Mr. Morgan. All right, Pierce. What are you... I mean, where... It all counts, Pierce. Oh, no, thank you, sir.
How are you?
Well, hell. Keep us fully stocked. Drink! Okay. This all I got for you.
Say, perfect muskrat pelt. Let's see if you need it.
This camp could do with a few improvements.
Oh shit.
What But the horses... Wait a minute, come on back here! Well, come on back here, you hear? Shit, John. Okay, Hosea?
None of this.
You alright? Not feeling my best.
No way.
Me too.
Make up your mind this time? I got you, buddy. Brow. Brow. Hi. I got my companions with me.
Thanks, Mr. Pearson.
Mr. Pearson.
I've come up with some ideas for ways we could improve things around here if you want to take a look. I suppose I should try to clear my head.
Anyone uses muskrat hide? Yes, you do. Looks, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Pearson.
Take this hide.
Oh, yes. I'll be able to make you something out of this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arthur. Mr. Morgan.
What?
Morgan. Reverend. Hello. Hello. What do you want? I'm not quite sure. Oh, this keeps happening.
Whoa. And my dude, you may need to lay off the drink for maybe half a second. It's your turn, Mr. Pearson. Bought you the fucking meat. Yeah, fortified dead eye, motherfucker. Let's fill it up. Wait, 148 from cabinet. Alright. Oh no, I have that restores it with a damage and satchel. Potent snake eye oil. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't gonna last, but hey. It felt good. Eat up, horsey.
Smile, Arthur. It's a beautiful day.
Fuck
Why
off.
don't you go make yourself useful? All in good time.
Thank you. Maybe I should go talk to Dutch. I haven't picked up any quests, main story quests since we moved over here. I am concerned what kind of madness he's gonna send me on.
Them horses are hungry.
No shit, kid. No shit.
How are you doing?
Oh, pretty down.
Ain't that a shame? Got you there, tough guy.
Just
Fuck
name
with
the
me.
place, my friend. Just name the place.
Mr. Morgan, I feel I made a bit of a fool of myself again.
We've all done it.
And you saved my life again.
Yep.
Well, maybe one day you'll save mine. Or my soul. Yeah, I'd like that.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, it wasn't a complete waste of time. I stole this from one of those awful men. You should have it.
Oh.
Thank you. But you were blind drunk.
I was drunk, but I never forget my manners. Be well, Mr. Morgan.
Right on. Be safe. Alright, Dutch, let's hear it.
Showers up, people! Showers up!
Nobody gives a fuck.
Come on, people, it's ready!
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Always.
Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Alright.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fish.
All right, gentlemen. Let me show you how it's done.
Behind you.
Okay, go.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, it was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Whoa.
yeah!
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can.
Well, look who it is.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I would do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive.
Of course you do.
Come on, hurry.
Time to crack some knuckles, then, bitches.
We're losing them.
No, we're not. I'm hitting as fast as I can.
We're not losing them.
Fuck.
Faster, come on.
Roach can't go any
What's your
faster.
name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
Dude, I'm hitting the gas.
I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Dumbass.
That must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train. Yep. Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else. Cop bastard! I didn't do nothing!
And a cop. Hmm.
Get off!
Hope you survived it. I am.
It ain't gonna help. Stop!
Come on, shitbag. Come on, Mr. Callahan. I'm relying on
Dude, what the fuck do you think I'm doing?
bastard.
Beat his ass.
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Hit like a child.
I hit like a what? Mmm. Suck it, bitch. I'll come back for my hat later.
You're only making it worse. I'm coming for you next.
Yep.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
You ain't doing shit.
Sister-in-law, man. Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Let's do it.
Come on. Hey.
Sure. He gets the kniffy and I get the judo chopping.
Do it. Just subdue him and we'll take him in, all right? I don't think I can open the door from the outside.
Go down, yo.
I
Go
don't know.
down.
Need some gin?
Oh, that's right. Make me bleed. Piss me off. Come on.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Got your shit, yo.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Talked all that
There
shit about
you
my
go.
riding. I was
You
up on
are
that
a
train's
natural.
ass.
All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town. Roads, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here.
Yes, I got it. punch things now.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Un momento, por favor.
Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Come on, partner, before he wakes up.
Oh, I'll just
Okay,
punch him in the
this
face.
way.
I've got experience with that already.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. No more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is. I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Nope.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Okay then, girl.
Lead the way, old dude.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
True.
So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. It's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
So, do nothing?
Not until I've thought it through. Interesting about those two families.
We'll look into it.
Good. Like I said when we set off, just start turning the soil. Low profile.
Partner?
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hold.
Yes,
All right.
over there on the shore.
Couldn't jack some boats. Huh.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Get us a bit deeper. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
I got it. Spinning, spinning.
Got a
spinning.
nibble there, Arthur? Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Nope.
Maybe if you caught a fish, we'd stop teasing you.
You got a bite.
Nice, you hooked him.
Hey,
Yay.
look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. There, hooked him. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
You can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
No shit.
There you go. That's a nice one.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30.
There he is.
Oh, dear God. I'm about to swim to shore.
Not bad, Arthur.
Very sporting of you. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
There we go.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I like this
I
shit.
can only imagine.
All this exposition happening around me while I'm fishing.
I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. You're getting the hang of this.
Oh shit.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
Nicely done, Arthur.
See? You don't kill everything.
Something's nibbling. Got one.
You got something biting, Arthur. That's on the hook, Arthur.
Good job, Arthur.
Thank you. I ain't catching shit.
That one gets to fight another day, huh?
They all do. Until you force me to catch one. Ah, ha, ha.
Arthur's got a bite.
Yeah, I got this shit.
Well done.
So kind, Arthur. Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here.
Oh, I'm supposed to actually keep it?
Should we head back?
We could keep the boat, not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
I'm not gonna fail the mission. I failed like the bronze because I didn't keep any of the fish.
Yes.
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
Huh?
that was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men who do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Alright, the ending was ass.
Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
think I dropped about almost $300 for this other boat. I got this one for free.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Alright. You know what? What did I suck at? I got shit tons of fish, but because I didn't keep it, didn't catch. Got it, whatever. Suck a dick.
Arthur,
What?
how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Loan sharking. What you got?
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. An apprentice undertaker. This one working in rows. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
I did enjoy that. A little bit much.
You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the Horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories, though.
You're not a kind man. I'm not fooled.
So I did.
Bang, bang, bang. Hi there, Arthur.
Alright.
The bastards have spotted me at the bar and taken the
Hi.
bullets out of me gun.
You
So
alright?
I stood there laughing
Yeah,
and crying.
I like this spot.
And rather than kill me,
It's a shame we
they
never
took me and
robbed
got
that
me some
bank in
food.
Valentine, though.
Yeah.
of course was that.
Guess it is.
Mr. Morgan, can I ask you a favor? If it's convenient, I mean.
Sure.
Might be in a cunt
If
today.
you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
You mean these?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Haha.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, so turn it in.
Here's those herbs you asked for.
Ah, excellent, thank you. I'll slip these in Pearson's pot when he's not looking.
That it? Alright. Dude, are the canned goods still hovering in their air? Yes, they are.
Mr. Strauss?
Sure.
On this beautiful night, will you dance with me?
Evening.
Fuck off. So about you.
Evening, Arthur.
All right.
Oh, I can't wait to go fishing with you. Okay. I gotta find some of the grays, huh? Weapons forbidden. Weapons forbidden. I'm gonna go probably Gwen Hughes if it. Gotcha, girl. Let's clean you up. Oh shit! Yes. Gotta go run some Safi. Sorry, folks. That's the end of the stream. So, be safe.
You know,